Hello everybody, welcome to my log.
I'm so tired.
So this log is all about writing and text within my art. So for such a long time, text has been key to my process. If someone has said something interesting, I write it down. If someone said something in an interesting way, more specifically, I write it down. If I like something about a song lyric, I write it down. If I like a quote in the film, I write it down. You get the point, I write things down. And to begin with, it would always be either just an individual sentence or it would be in connection to some kind of drawing or idea that I'm having. However, after taking the performative writing class, I really wanted to try and incorporate text more within my practice, not only because I found it incredibly therapeutic, but also I realised that it was a really good way of me trying to understand situations better before I started making work out of them. I also did a lot of research on different artists. I was not looking for artists that were using text at all. I was looking at artists, for example, like Vito Acconci, Douglas Gordon, people like that, who I was looking at their work for a completely different purpose of the way that they use their bodies within their work, the way that they use technology. And in all these books, I was finding that they equally did poetry or text art within their work too. And that was a really amazing moment for me to realise that I could incorporate that more within my own practice. So this was the first thing I made, I think, when I first came to MadTech. These are Morse code letters and binary code letters called Dare You 1, 2 and 3. These are letters to pass love turned into hate relationships. And they were basically a way in which I could express something, people couldn't understand it, and I could move forward with my work. However, after having the realisation of incorporating text as its own having text within its own right within my work, I realised that I actually quite like them just as they are, and I didn't really give them the credit at the beginning. However, I did have one awkward moment in which one of my course mates can read binary code relatively easily and started deciphering it, and I really didn't like it, so maybe it's not to be. However, what I did like about both of them is the fact that there's kind of on or off, there's something or nothing. So there's a certainty there. However, within relationship, there is no certainty. And it's quite interesting having something that's so definite being used to describe the sort of intricacies of a interpersonal relationship. Again, our hands 1, 2 and 3. These are just descriptions to do with the same 3 people, actually. I obviously didn't get it all out of my system the first time. I just liked using the hands as a sort of metaphor, something which is quite a childlike action, and holding hands and simplifying moments down to individual hand holding. So next is called Let's Play. This is when I first started getting excited about using language to play around with it on the page. And this was all about, well, a game. Really, a game of relationships, a game of letting someone in. And I liked having this mixture between action and direction and implying the other, and then also using the full stops as kind of a time span between each stage. This is a project I want to do. I want to send it to everyone in my past who I've let in whatever way that may be. And I'm only going to send it to people that I remember their addresses, whether they still live there or not. I don't mind. I just want to send it and see if they will end up getting to them or not. Yeah, this is all inspired by Douglas Gordon. Don't stop, stop, don't. I wrote on my wall, I will include a picture, don't stop, to have me keep on working. And then I was thinking about reflections. I was thinking about how I could incorporate this idea of duality, but in more of a passive, submissive way. And I was thinking about having some text or something in which it would be reflected underneath on water. And I realised when I was staring at Don't Stop that if you reflected it, it would be stop, don't. and it's obviously the complete opposite, and I really thought that was interesting. Again, it's like playing games with words, and I've really enjoyed that. So next up is called Taste. It is a blackout poem from a sentence which I actually heard my friend saying on an Instagram story.
How is it? How is it? How is it? Oh my god, I'm lost. In the taste. Delicious.
I'm lost, lost I taste. I'm in the taste. I'm lost in the taste. I'm lost in the taste I'm in. I'm lost, 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 lost. I lost the taste. I lost the taste in the taste. I lost in the taste. I lost in lost taste. I lost in the taste. I lost in lost taste. I lost. I'm the taste I lost. So this is all to do with getting lost in being lost by yourself, and then being lost in someone else, and then being lost anyway because you've lost taste in that person and you've lost who you are anyway. I just really enjoyed it. I find that it's good to sort of narrow down the options of words you can use and kind of create new meanings out of one specific sentence and create a story out of one specific sentence. I think that's quite powerful in itself, and I definitely want to do another one like this. Did you win? Again, I've been so interested recently in game playing within relationships and how language to do with relationships is all around games. For example, did you cheat? We should be on the same team. He's playing games. Keeping your cards close to your chest. Everything is about games when it comes to interpersonal relationships, and I never really realised how ingrained that was within language. So that's definitely something I need to explore further. That's what I'm looking at the moment, and trying to figure out how much I want to include that and incorporate that within a text-based practice. So this log is done. That's kind of everything text-based that I'm looking at the moment and I'm finding most interesting. As always, this will be continued on, and probably create a new video of what I'm interested in within the next sort of time span. But I hope this all makes sense, and cheers.